Hey gang, welcome back to Pretty Girl Gang TV, where we do nothing but conduct pretty girl business. Okay, it's your girl here, Jeanina, your favorite girl in the entire world, honey, and we are back with another video. We are in the month of October. It is fall time, girl, and fall is my favorite season thus far. Okay, October is my favorite month because I have a lot of things that pertain to my life that happen around October, as well as Halloween. I am a spooky girl. Halloween is my favorite holiday, girl, of all time, next to Valentine's Day. But if I were to pick one or two, girl, Halloween would be number one and Valentine's Day will be number two. But in the fall season, we also have November, which means Sephora will be coming out with their November holiday VIB sale, girl. And all year, okay, I wait for the sale and I do save and budget my money and I curate a little wish list of the things that I want to get. Now, this wish list is solid. It is already done, okay? I have already weighed out my pros and cons and how much it is and everything. This is my official wish list, okay? This is my official wish list. This will go with me to Sephora when this sale hits. Now, if you guys don't know what the Sephora holiday sales are, they are basically sales based on your tier. If you're a member, you're either a Rouge, a Beauty Insider, or a VIB, you will get 10, 15, and I believe 20% off. I am Rouge, so hopefully I will still get the 20% if Sephora doesn't change that. So as of now, girl, Sephora has not announced the official dates of when the November holiday sale is going to be, but my prediction, girl, my prediction, okay, based on the last 2 years of this November sale, my conspiracy, allegedly, girl, my predictions is that this sale is going to be, I would say November 5th. Like, I would say early November it's gonna start for Rouge, okay? Because I feel like based on the last 2 years, Sephora has kind of moved it up. It's kind of like went up in days in the month. So I feel like this year for the Rouge people, it's going to be kind of like the first week, if not the second week of November. But don't quote me, girl. I don't know. This video will go up way before the sale starts. So I will actually insert the actual dates of the sale in the description box whenever Sephora releases the actual dates. Now, I did ask you guys on Instagram what you guys were going to put on your wish list, or if you had any suggestions of what I was going to put on my wish list. And you guys did give me a few suggestions, and you guys let me know on Instagram what you guys were going to get. And I really appreciate everybody that participated. Thank you so much. You guys did ask me some questions too, and I will address some of those questions in this video. I got my champagne here, girl, and I got my snacks. My Gushers and my Fruit Roll-Ups, okay? You guys will learn quickly that Gushers and Fruit Roll-Ups are my snacks, okay? Gushers and Fruit Roll-Ups, okay? They're my favorite snacks. You can tell that I grew up in the 90s, okay? So if you guys want to know my official wish list and what I am anticipating on budgeting for and buying, if you guys even care what I like or what I'm budgeting to buy, okay? Grab you some champagne, grab you some tea, grab you some coffee, girl. Get you some snacks. Sit down with me, pull out your wish list. Let's compare wish lists. Let's bounce ideas off of each other and stay tuned. Keep on watching. A lot of you were wondering what I thought about Norvina and all of her launches, like with her volume 1 through 3 palette, and if those palettes were on my wish list. Now, I'm gonna say, I did review the first one because I really did like the first one. It had a lot of colors that I normally use, which is like the pink and the purples, But what I'm gonna say about the 3 palettes is FOMO is like real, girl. Like, FOMO is a real thing. For you guys who don't know what FOMO is fear of missing out. And I think that Anastasia Beverly Hills is participating in that. Me personally, girl, I don't have FOMO. Like, I don't have that. Like, I know that if I can't afford something or if I don't need something, like, I can easily pass on it. But my thoughts about the palettes are that they don't really interest me. The first one did. That's why I did do a review on the first one. If you guys didn't see that, check that out. But I did do a review on the first one, and that one did interest me. But the other two, I just feel like, no, I don't feel like I need them. I didn't put them on my wish list at all. I do have something from Anastasia Beverly Hills, though, in their holiday collection on this wish list, and I will get into that later on in the wish list. But as far as the palettes, girl, no, girl. I mean, if you like the other two, volume 2 and 3, and you can buy them. But honestly, I feel like Anastasia is just coming out with all these palettes, all these launches. And then they just came out with the Carly Bible one, which I really, really like. But I feel like I don't need it. It's $45, and I feel like the colors are pretty, they're unique, and I do love Carly Bible. But as far as buying it, no, I didn't put it on my wish list either. So that's just me. Those are just my thoughts. Anyway, getting into my official wish list, and I did type this wish list up, girl. Look at this. That's how serious, okay, I am about this fall sale. Like, I do this every year, girl. I am a straight up makeup enthusiast, makeup addict, makeup whatever, girl. So first things first, that's on my list. It's actually from Hourglass, and it's the Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost Face Palette and the Ambient Lighting Blush Palette. Okay, so the face palette. Let me just get into the description about this face palette. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this all on YouTube because everybody's been doing reviews about it. Everybody's been talking about it because Hourglass does release these face palettes and these blush palettes. They're always limited edition, and Hourglass themselves, girl, like, they don't play with the limited edition thing. You know how people always say, oh, this is limited edition, girl, and it's still there? No, Hourglass don't play. If Hourglass says it's limited edition, it really is limited edition. Let me just read the description of what the face palette is, just in case you guys don't know. We'll start with the face palette. So the face palette is a blush and a bronzer, as well as 6 of the ambient lightings for a glowing complexion. The palette has 3 bestsellers at the top of the row and 3 new shades, which are at the bottom of the row. My main focus with this palette would be the new shades, okay? Like, because I already have, I think, all of the ambient lighting powders. I showed you guys the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. I love those powders. I think I have all of them. So my focus with this palette would be the new shades in this palette, the exclusive new shades. They're calling them exclusive new shades, girl. Now for the blush. This is the description of the blushes, okay? They're hybrid blushes that are mixed in with ambient lighting powders. So these new blushes in their blush palette are new colors, and they're mixed in with the ambient lighting. So Hourglass has different ambient lightings, and they all do different things. And so these blushes are mixed in with it. So some of the blushes are shimmer, some of the blushes are light, some of the blushes are like radiant. I mean, they just have all kinds of different purposes, right? So these are my positives with those 2 products, okay? So my positives would be their new exclusive shades, their excellent formula, girl, because I told you I have almost all of their ambient lighting powders. I probably do have them all. The formula is great. Like, they seem to just mesh in with the skin. They're not chalky. They're finely milled. They're just like perfect light powders that seem to like universally flatter everyone. So I will say they are the best formula, and they have like a beautiful natural finish, okay? So that's my positives with those 2 products from Hourglass. My negatives with this, okay, this is why I don't want to get it, and this is why I kind of wrestle back and forth with it on my wish list, even though this is my official wish list, is that the bronzer in that face palette is just way too light, girl. It's just way too light, and I feel like Hourglass does this every year. I feel like lighter complected girls have every single palette they can choose from Hourglass. Every single limited edition palette they can choose from. But Hourglass has yet to like put out something deeper for us brown and darker skinned girls. And if you look at this palette, girl, I feel like half of those shades, not even half, maybe like 2 shades can work for me. The bronzer definitely cannot work for me. Like, the bronzer I'm gonna have to probably use as an all over face powder, as one of the like ambient lighting powders. But definitely the bronzer is a no. Okay, I'm just upset because I feel like Hourglass can be like getting a whole new coin from us girls. I'm just upset about that. Like I just wish that, and this is why I went back and forth with buying this palette and this blush palette. I shouldn't buy it because I shouldn't support a brand that like continuously forgets about brown and deeper skin girls. But I really want this palette, and I'm just upset that they decided to like, you know, not put in colors that can work for us girls, or a bronzer that can work for us brown and deeper skin tones. And my same thoughts are with the blush palette, girl. The blush palette is all blushes. And if you look at these blushes, girl, they look very light. I did watch some YouTube videos of these blushes, and they all seem to be lighter skinned girls. And they definitely are going to be very light. I feel like there's only 2 colors in there that can actually work for me. I might be able to finesse it. I don't know. I did actually go in Sephora and like swatch these on my own and got to play with them and look at the colors. And the colors are very light. They're very faint. If you don't know about Hourglass Cosmetics, Hourglass's highlights and blushes, they're not meant to be like boom, you know, packed pigment and packed color. They're made to be very natural and light and flattering. So it is true they are going to be light, but I feel like on my skin tone they're going to be really light. So I went back and forth between if I really wanted to buy those and if I really wanted to put those on my wish list, but I did. I ended up putting those on my wish list, girl, okay? So that's just my little rant about Hourglass. I promise all the other things that are on my wish list won't be so like, you know, ranty. So number 3 on my wish list is going to be the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation. That is a long name. Is that actually the name? No, it's Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Longwear Foundation. Woo! That is a long name. So it is $44, this foundation. And I really want this foundation because I've seen a lot of reviews about it. I normally don't watch reviews if I'm going to review the product. I probably won't review it because I feel like it's irrelevant now. And it's been a while since it's been out. But I've been watching reviews of this foundation and it just looks so nice. Now, I don't have anything of Charlotte Tilbury so far in my makeup collection, but as far as I know, Charlotte Tilbury is considered to be like high-end luxury makeup. And her makeup definitely does look high-end and luxury. I'm gonna open me a fruit roll-up. So, Charlotte Tilbury's stuff, to me, is like legit. I have seen like some of her popular products, like her eyeshadows and her highlights. Girl, they look amazing. So Charlotte Tilbury's foundation really has been on my list for a while. I didn't buy it now because it's $44. I feel like it's kind of expensive. So why not save it for the Sephora VIB sale where I can get 20% off, right? Number 4, girl. This is something that I've been wanting for a while. I've had this on my wish list since like last sale and I just didn't purchase it. But this time I'm going to do it. It is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base Priming Moisturizer. That's a long name too, okay? Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Priming Moisturizer. Now this retails for $60. And $60 for a primer is a lot. It reminds me of the Tatcha Silk Primer, okay? That is a lot of money for a primer. But I did get to try a sample of this Bobbi Brown and it is legit, girl. It's packed with all kinds of like skin-friendly products. And you know I'm all about skin, girl. I'm getting older. I'm like in my early 30s and I feel like I'm so old. So I feel like I have to like take care of my skin, you know, under my makeup. So I'm really been into a lot of skin products and I feel like the Bobbi Brown Face Base is a good product. Also, I see a lot of big beauty gurus use this face base all the time when they prime their skin with makeup. And you know, they're influencers, so they're trying to influence you to buy it. And I haven't felt influenced to buy it, but just trying it out, I feel like I really like it. And actually, girl, I really want to compare it to the Tatcha Silk Primer. I really want to do a video on that, like the face base versus the Silk Primer. I feel like that would be a really good video to do because I feel like they have similar properties and they have similar effects, but one of them's got to be better, girl. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just do a whole video on that for you guys. But anyway, that's something that I've been wanting for a very long time. Number 5, girl, is from Laura Mercier, and this is their Radiance Foundation Primer. Now, I've seen Nikki Tutorials use this, and I've also seen Raw Beauty Christy use this, and I feel like Laura Mercier is stepping up their game when it comes to primers and things that have to do with skin. Now, everybody knows that Laura Mercier is like the powder girl. She is the setting powder girl. That Laura Mercier powder is the bomb. It is number 1, okay? But with this primer, I haven't tried it or swatched it or anything in Sephora yet, but it just looks to be a very soft, perfecting primer. It looks to really blur out the skin and everything and kind of fill in pores. I don't know if it's silicone based or like, you know, anything based, but it looks really, really good so far that I've seen it on other people. And I'm really curious to see like how it performs. I've been getting into primers a lot lately. I have different primers and I've been kind of like switching out primers to see what kind of works for my skin, because I do have oily skin, but I like to have my skin kind of moisturized, because I feel like if my skin is too dried out, like if my primer is drying out my face too much, then it's gonna make my face produce more oils, and you know, what's the point? So I've been kind of leaning towards more moisturizing or water gel based primers lately, and I just want to try that primer. So that's number 5. Number 6 is also from Laura Mercier, girl, and it is their Caviar Volume Panoramic Mascara, okay? This mascara, I did get to try it in Sephora, and this mascara seems to be like a very soft mascara, and it seems to be perfect for the no makeup looks. I do like the black color. It's not so black. It's kind of like a charcoal black, and it goes on very smooth. It's very light too. Like, it's very light on the lashes. And I feel like I do need to like try new mascaras. I've been using the same mascara for years, girl, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I just decided to buy another mascara this year, which is the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit Cosmetics, and I feel like I need to like expand my mascara horizons, girl. So I do want to try that mascara. So number 7 on my list, girl. Number 7 on my list is actually a brush. It is a Sephora Collection brush, and it is the Sephora Collection Pro Slanted Buffing Brush number 88. Girl, have y'all seen Sephora's brush collection? If you guys have not seen Sephora's brush collection, you guys are sleeping on Sephora, okay? Girl, ever since I purchased that Sephora tinted moisturizer, I've actually been browsing in the Sephora section, okay? And I noticed that Sephora has some really good brushes, but they are so expensive, girl. Like, did you know that Sephora's brushes are so expensive? Girl, I will go to Morphe in a minute and get some brushes. You can get a whole collection from Morphe for like $20, okay? Plus the codes, girl. Morphe has like affiliate codes. But Sephora's brushes, girl, are so soft and so nice. And I found this brush. It is a number 88 Pro Slanted Buffing Brush, girl. And it's for foundation. I feel like it is going to be the perfect foundation brush for stick foundations and for like really high full coverage foundations, girl. I'm telling you, like, I didn't get to try it in Sephora because, you know, obviously people have been touching it and it's dirty and stuff like that, but just feeling it, girl, and just looking at it, it's slanted and it has just little short bristles. I believe it's synthetic, and they're very densely packed in. And just picking up some product with that brush and putting it on my hand, girl, it was like heaven. It was a dream. See, I've been expanding my brush collection lately and trying to like find some good brushes for makeup, because I've really been going hard on my makeup lately. And I'm telling you, that brush right there, yeah, I'm thinking about getting it. Now that brush retails for $36, which is expensive for just one brush, girl, for just one brush, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it, mark my words. Moving on to number 8, okay? So number 8 on my list is the Caudalie Resveratrol Face Lifting Soft Cream. It retails at $76. Girl, Caudalie is my favorite skincare company, okay? Like, I have almost everything Caudalie except for my acne stuff, which I use The Ordinary. But I love Caudalie, and like I said, I'm in my early 30s, and I feel like I'm getting like creases and wrinkles, and I feel like Caudalie is a really, really good luxury skincare line that really works. So like this face cream, it's like a face lifting soft cream. It feels really soft, it's very airy, it's packed with all these nutrients and hydrating properties, and most importantly, it's for fine lines and wrinkles. And like I said, girl, I feel like I'm getting all these wrinkles and fine lines in my eye, and I've been doing a lot of skincare lately, so I really, really want this face cream. It has like 5 stars on Sephora, but $76? That's a lot of money. So of course I'm waiting for the sale to buy it. So number 9 on my list is actually another Sephora collection item, girl. I'm telling you, don't sleep on Sephora collection, okay? Let's not sleep on Sephora's collection, because I'm telling you, Sephora has some pretty good makeup, their Sephora collection, and the makeup is actually inexpensive, except for this. This item is expensive. Now, this item is the Sephora collection Pro Face Palette in the color Deep, because I think they had 3 different colors, and the one I want is Deep, obviously for deeper complexion women. And this palette is $58, girl. Now, most of Sephora stuff is very, very affordable, okay? But this palette is just the most beautifulest palette I've ever seen. And I got to like play with it in Sephora. I got to like swatch it and like play around with the colors. It has a very nice, beautiful, deep blushes. It has a really nice shimmer bronzer, some contour colors in there, girl. It is the perfect face palette, okay? I love face palettes because you can just take them with you. You guys know I travel a lot. You can just take them with you and literally do like your face powder, your bronzer, your blush, your highlight, everything. So I really want this palette, okay? So I really want this palette, but for $58, girl, I had to save this palette for the Sephora VIB sale. Anyway, number 10 on my list. And number 10, girl, I'm gonna tell you, I cannot believe this is on my list, okay? This product is from Too Faced. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have anything against Too Faced, okay? Like, Too Faced is a good company, I feel like, for people like my daughter. She's 13. She likes, you know, gimmicky stuff with like peaches, chocolate, you know, things like that. Too Faced has some really good products. Like, I have their concealer, I have their ethereal powder, I also have their one of their bronzers, their Chocolate Soleil bronzers, which is not a bronzer on me, girl. Even though it's their deepest shade, it's actually my skin tone. That's their deepest shade in their bronzers. So I use it for an all-over face powder. But anyway, this product is actually the Hot Butter Rum Palette. Girl, I cannot believe this. I am not a person that goes out and buys Too Faced's holiday collections. They normally have a lot of holiday releases around the holidays. They have all kinds of like gimmicky stuff. Like they have a gingerbread palette. They have a spiced rum palette. Now, this one is the Hot Butter Rum Palette. Now, I saw this in Sephora last weekend when I went down to Sephora, and girl, this palette looks bomb. This palette looks bomb. The shimmers are bomb. They also have a really nice color in there. It's probably my favorite color in the entire palette. It's like a dark brown with some gold shimmers. It reminds me of the Chocolate Matte Soleil golden bronzer that I have. It is such a deep, dark, golden brown color. I am in love. So I'll probably buy that palette just for that one color, girl. Just for that one color, which is ridiculous, but I like that. I like that color. And overall, I like the palette, but it's just that one color that really catches my eye that like landed on this wish list, okay? And that retails for $25, which is not that bad. And if I don't really like it in the end, I can just give it to my daughter because she loves Too Faced products. Like, she's definitely a Too Faced girl. So we're down to number 11 on my wish list. And this item is from Huda Beauty. And it's the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder. And I want to get this powder in the shade Blondie. Now, I love Huda Beauty products. I know Huda has been in a few drama situations this year, but I personally love Huda Beauty products. I love her foundation, girl. I love her lippies. I love her lip kits. I don't mess with her lashes too much, but her lip kits and her foundation is something that I really, really appreciate. Her foundation is bomb. I know a lot of people come for her about the smell and stuff, but the foundations are bomb. The colors are good. You guys know I love full beat down, full coverage foundations, and that foundation is just bomb. I feel like Huda Beauty also steps it up with the eyeshadow palettes. Now, I have 2 of Huda Beauty's eyeshadow palettes so far, and I really, really like it. One of them is the Rose Gold Remastered palette, and I know a lot of people came for her about the palette, okay? A lot of people came for her. A lot of people said that palette was trash and that it didn't like match up to the first, you know, rose gold palette, but I actually like it. I actually like Huda's formulas when it comes to her shadows, so I know that her setting powder is going to be bomb. I've actually got to take home a sample of the setting powder. It's very finely milled, and I just feel like it's a really good setting powder. I personally also like the smell. Fragrance doesn't trigger me, okay? Like, my skin is not sensitive to fragrance, so I love the smell of Huda Beauty's powders and fragrances. So I really want to try that powder because everybody seems to really like that powder. I'm really interested in like getting my hands on that powder in the shade Blondie. Number 12 on my wish list is from Beauty Blender, and this is Beauty Blender's Power Pocket Puff. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, okay? This came out maybe like last year. It's like a little puff that goes on your finger that you can use to like, instead of a brush or a sponge, to like set your face with powder or clean up your eyeshadow with powder, or it's just like a little tool, and I really, really like it. I'm interested in it. I just discovered it, girl, at Sephora. It retails for $15, so I didn't think that I needed it right then and there because I could have bought it, because $15 I feel like is not that expensive, especially if it's something like that that's gonna like replace some brushes one day or something that's gonna really be useful. But I really, really like this gadget. Like, you guys should check it out. You guys should definitely like search it on YouTube. There's like some videos of people using it and how they use it and like instructions on how to clean it, and I'm just really interested in having like some type of gadget like that, girl. So that's the reason why that landed on my wish list. The next thing on my wish list is actually from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their limited edition undressed lip set. Now, Anastasia has been coming for the girls, okay? Not only for the eyeshadow palettes, but for the damn lipsticks. That last Coral Crush lipstick set that I purchased and I reviewed for you guys, well, I didn't really review, I just kind of did a swatch video for you guys. Those liquid lipsticks really came for the girls. Like, those colors were really nice, and I'm not the one to like normally wear corally colors, but they looked really nice on me. Now, this undressed lipstick palette, it's a limited edition holiday from Anastasia Beverly Hills, that's what they claim, and it looks like it's all mostly nudes, girl, like mostly all nudes, and it comes with 1 gloss. I think it's 5 altogether. I think it's 4 lipsticks and 1 gloss, and it's basically all nudes, and the lip gloss is kind of like a shimmery nude color. But I really, really want those lipsticks. Like, I'm into nude. You guys see me most of the times when I'm reviewing a product, or if I'm on here on YouTube, you guys see me with some nude lipstick. So I'm really into nudes, and I've been looking for more exclusive shades when it comes to nudes. So I'm really interested in trying out that undressed lip set and maybe doing a swatch video for you guys, because so many of you guys really liked my swatch video of the Anastasia Coral Crush lipstick set. Thank you so much, you guys. That video, I think it has like 300 or 400 views, and it was easy for me to make, and I really, really liked it. I'm into like high fashion avant-garde type of things, and I really, really enjoyed making that swatch video. So if you guys want more swatch videos, just let me know. I'm all about that swatch life, okay? And I will definitely make another video, but I'm thinking about making a video for those lipsticks, so look out for that, girl. Number 14 on this list, okay? Now, number 14 on my list is actually a skincare item, and this is the Ola Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Okay, you guys know I'm all about eye cream. I talked about eye cream in my first maybe 2 videos on YouTube. I normally use eye cream before I put on my foundations. I know I don't show it on camera all the time because I feel like it's like extra time in the video, but normally I will prep my under eye with some eye cream. I've been using Farsali's banana brightening cream. No, it's the Farsali turmeric eye cream. I've been using that lately to like depuff and brighten my under eye, and I also use it before my foundation, and I feel like that totally helps with the creasing of like my concealer and stuff. But Ole Henriksen is a brand that I've been wanting to try. James Charles seems to rave about it a lot. He did like a sponsorship or a paid ad for it. And that's when I saw this banana brightening cream, and I really want to try it. I feel like anything eye cream, girl, anything that will brighten my under eyes and help out with anti-aging, I'm down for, okay? Because what did I say, girl? Premature wrinkles? We don't know her. Last but not least on my list, girl, is actually from Huda Beauty again. And it is Huda Beauty's New Nude eyeshadow palette. Now, that's what it's called. It's called New Nude eyeshadow palette. It's not new by all means, okay? I've had this on my wish list for a while. I actually didn't buy it last round because it retails for $65. And girl, $65 is a lot of money. I feel like Huda Beauty's products are luxury, but damn, girl, $65, I don't know. But I did get to swatch this in Sephora and like just play around with it, and I love Huda Beauty's like glitter eyeshadows. They're like this, I forgot what she said they were, but they're like baked gelatin or something, or they were like some baked type of souffle eyeshadows where they're very like soft and just you can push your finger into it and it like indents. They're very soft. I love her formula. I think that Huda Beauty like has revolutionized that formula. I've never seen that formula in any other eyeshadow palettes, so like I'm interested in that palette because of those formulas. Also because of the colors. It's mostly nude, it's mostly pink, and you guys know I love pink, I love nude, like that's all me, pink and nude, girl. I am that girl. I feel like I can just do all types of looks with that palette. The reason why I just haven't bought it is because it's $65, girl. So why not wait until the sale? And that's it. That's my video, girl. That is my official wish list of what I am anticipating on buying for the Sephora holiday sale in November. Comment down below, girl, and let me know what you guys are gonna buy. Let me know what you guys suggest. Let me know if you're thinking about any of these products. Let me know what you got on your wish list, girl. Let a girl know down below. Give this video a like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.